Hello beautiful people, it's your girl Gina and it's Gina's Signatures. So today I will show you us how to cut this beautiful peplum. Yeah, I attached this to a top and it came out very beautiful. So if this is what you're interested in, please kindly watch till the end. Kindly subscribe and kindly like. Yes, thank you all. So without wasting time, let's get over to the cutting table. So yes, the basic thing or the first thing you need to do before making your um, peplum is to get the total waist of your half length, which I've closed up, and so including the zipper allowance. So you take your tape measure and then you measure from one end to the other. So what I have is 40 inches for the total. Because my waist, the waist of my client, I beg your pardon, is at 8 inches, and then I have 1 inch for my zipper allowance. So that made it a total of 40 inches. So now I'll just go ahead and then I'll be explaining to you. I wanted to show the calculation, but I was looking for my pen and I couldn't see it, so I just decided to give you a breakdown of how it's done. It's quite easy. So having the total waist measurement, which is 40 inches, so 40 inches is going to be divided by 6.28, and that is what we'll be making use of. So when you divide 40 by 6.28, whatever you have, I got 6.38. So that is what I'll be using. And then you're going to be taking the total length of your top, whatever your total length is, you're going to be you're going to be deducting your half length from the full length of your top. Let me take for instance, if the length of your full top is 26 inches and your half length is 18 inches. So you're going to be deducting 26 minus 18. So whatever you have, which is of course 8 inches, that should be the length of the peplum. So now the length of the peplum is 8 inches, and then the waist of the peplum that we divided by 6.28 is 6.38. So I'll be adding 6.38 plus 8 inches. So whatever that gave me, so if you add that together, that should be giving us about 15 inches. And then you're going to be adding 1 inch to that for hemming allowance, and that will give us 16 inches. So when you want to fold your fabric, you're going to be folding 16 inches in width and in length, and that will be folded into 4 pieces, because that is the way we fold. You saw the way I just folded it right now. And then considering that you want to add some pleats to your peplum, you need to add the inches you are going to be pleating on your waist measurement before dividing it by 6.28. But in this instance, I'm not going to be adding any pleats, so that's why I made use of 40 inches divided by 6.28 exactly. But if you want to have some pleats on your peplum, please kindly add it up before dividing it by 6.38. So like 6.28, I beg your pardon. So like, for instance, instead of having 40, I may have gone ahead to do 46 divided by 6.28. So that is what I'm trying to explain. I believe you understand me. So now the next thing I'm doing right now, so right from the folded fabric edge, you can see what I did now. I brought out my waist measurement, which is 6.3. So that is what I just marked all the way like this. And if you notice, I did not move my tape from that pointed edge. And when you have finished it, you will check with this tape, and then you ascertain whether you got the exact waist. So that was what I did now, and I got 10 inches on fold. So by the time you multiply 10 times 4, that should give you 40 inches. So that will show that you're on the right track. So now we have gotten our waist circumference. Now the next thing I'm going to be doing is just to get the length of the peplum. Now you can do this like this, the way I did it like this, like getting your length. You know your total length, you can get it like that, but I prefer this other way because I just believe that this is more easy and better. Instead of still leaving the tape there and then rotating, just bring it to the lower part where the circumference is, and then you get the length of your peplum top. In this case, I told you it was 8 inches plus 1 inch for sewing allowance, and then I'm marking 9 inches, and then I'll be lifting the tape as I'm progressing until I get to the end of the fabric. I believe I'm not too fast, and I believe you understand my explanation so far. Yeah, so that is what I'm just trying to rotate like so. So just take it easy until you get to the end like so. And so this is what we have. So let me just use the chalk to highlight it very well so that it will be seen properly. So now before cutting this, I remember that I've not added half an inch to join the peplum to the peplum top. So I'll just come right there and then I'll be marking half an inch all the way. So that half an inch is going to be serving as my hemming allowance so that it will not affect the length that I already have right there. That is the circumference of the waist area. I believe you understand me. So I'm just marking half an inch all the way like so, and so it's on that line that I'll be cutting it out. I'll be cutting that out like so. Yes, and so that is what I have, and then I'll be cutting out the length as well. And so this is what we have. So you can see that peplum can be done very easy. It's very easy to achieve. And then I'll be slitting one side open because that of course is going to be our zipper area where our zipper is going to be going through. So when I open it up, this is what I have. So we have a total waist measurement. Now I'm going to be bringing my interfacing because that is what we're going to be using to make this peplum to have some volume and some effect. So let me just quickly bring that out. So yes, this is the interface that I'll be making use of. So let me quickly iron that and I'll be right back to show you the next step. So yes, I've gone ahead to give this a very good press on the fabric, yeah. And then of course I'll be using my lining now to turn it all the way. So you can see that this had some patches. Don't worry about that. You can't just iron this at a stretch like that now. You just need to go through all this joining and joining until you achieve what you want. So don't worry about that. So I'll just be bringing up my lining here. And then I'll be using this lining to turn it all the way. So I'll be showing you how to do that shortly. So you take it and run it all the way, and then you run it half an inch and then you top stitch so that the lining will be sitting in place. So after having done that, this is what we have. So you can see how clean and how beautiful this looks. It's all sitting looking beautiful and clean. So at this point I went ahead to sew the edges where the zipper is going to be going through. I used a quarter of an inch just to turn it so that that place would be neat as well. And so this is what we have. So the next thing I'm going to be doing is just to introduce our top, the half length of course, and show you how I'm going to be attaching that. So this is our total waist circumference. And so let me bring it here. I've brought it, so I'll just be showing you how to place it on the fabric and then sew it. So you're going to be placing one edge like so. Just place it on the half length area from one zipper area to the other zipper area. So you'll be running half an inch like so until you get to the other side. And voila, we are through with our peplum. So if you enjoyed watching this tutorial, please kindly give this video a thumbs up, kindly like, kindly share. So you can see how it came out. It's all looking beautiful, clean and neat. So thank you all. Thank you. I believe you learned one or two things from this tutorial. And like I always say, this is Genius Signatures. Yeah. And so later you can just go ahead and just use your serger to make that neat, or you can do an inseam finishing. You close your fabric separately, you close your lining separately, and then turn everything all the way. I always like doing this because for beginners this is quite easier. So that's why I just prefer doing it like this. So yes, thank you, thank you, thank you. So now the next thing is just to go ahead and attach my zipper and then fix my sleeves, and then of course we're good to go. So thank you all, thank you, thank you. So if you enjoyed watching this tutorial, kindly like, kindly share, and kindly give this video a very big thumbs up. So this is how it came out to be. You know, this mannequin is not really the size of the clothes is not the size for the mannequin. I just like managed to wear it on it and then pinned it and all. So that's why the thing is looking like this. If not, it's really full and it's very, very beautiful. So thank you all and God bless you all. So kindly watch out for my next tutorial. This is Genius Signatures and I'm signing out. Bye.